How pleased are you with that victory?
Yeah, delighted. Delighted for the players. They've been through a lot recently, get a lot of criticism. Some of the criticism that they can't grind out a result like they did today, so I'm delighted for them.
It was a great winning goal from Ramirez. I think today what we saw was that there's a link between the midfield and attack that hasn't been so obvious in previous weeks, and I felt even though he wasn't involved in the goal, Hedges was a big part of that, connecting the two.
Yeah, Hedges played at the top of the midfield. Obviously Marley's in there as well, so it's easier to connect when you've got that pace up there and you're able to pair them up a little bit with Christian as well, so that was good. Ramsey for the goal as well, takes off like a sprinter down the side. Great delivery when he gets there as well. He's been fantastic all year. Disappointing he has to go off, but obviously we protect him and hopefully we can get him back quickly.
Yeah, assist after assist for Ramsey at the moment. It was a shame he had to get subbed. Same with Declan Gallagher. Do you know anything about their injuries at the moment?
No, other than the fact that when they have to come off they're normally struggling, so I think Wednesday might be a little bit soon as a first thought, but we'll see what happens. But we've got a good group of players here and we've got a strong group, so we'll be able to handle Wednesday night.
What do you feel the team did well today on the park?
I think they looked like a team. They looked like they really cared. They gave the fans something to respond to, and I think as well the fans, when we were under it a little bit second half in terms of possession, they drove the team on and they gave them that energy, and the players feel that as well. But I think the fans saw a team that looked like they were resilient and they were going to hold out. We didn't give up a lot of chances.
Well, individual mistakes have cost the team on a few occasions in recent weeks, but there were none today. Really, it looked like there was a lot of organisation. They were very resolute at the back. Yeah,
and I think I've been saying these things after games, and it's that we've not given up chances, but an individual mistakes cost us. If there were individual mistakes today and they cost us, it would have been the same record, but it wasn't, and the players were fantastic. The focus from start to finish was good. Any time somebody half slipped up, there was somebody else there to make up for it, which is what a team does.
A quick word on Ramirez. It was a very instinctive finish from him. It came to him at a quick pace from the cutback from Ramsey. He seems like the kind of striker that thrives on having less time to think about what he needs to do. Is that accurate?
I think that's a little bit harsh on him, maybe. I think he knew what he was doing. It's not an accident that he ended up in that area. It's not an accident that Calvin Ramsey chose that area to hit the cross either. So there's a bit of thought goes into where he is, but in terms of his technique and his finishing ability, I think he's brilliant, and I think that makes him one of the top scorers in the division if you take away penalty kicks. So a guy like that that's getting the sort of criticism, I'm sure he'll feed off that as well, and he showed what playing for this club means to him.
How much of a boost is this at the start of a tough run of fixtures then? Rangers, Hearts are next. It's not exactly the kindest of fixture runs. Yeah, well, before the game everybody's want to tell us it's a tough week. You've got the three of the best teams in the country you're going to play, and then you've got Motherwell on the back of that who are doing well, but that's the challenge. It's tough every week in the Premier League, but you saw a group today that's representing the club well, and hopefully we can make that continue. Great, all the best, Stephen.
Cheers, thank you. Cheers.